Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Minecraft. Today we are going to continue building the Guardian farm, and I would say let's get right to that. We ran out of sand, so we are going to continue removing this desert. And once we have finished that, I'll do a jump cut right to when we have completely filled in that inner part of our perimeter to drain the ocean. So, see you in a moment. I don't like sand. It's coarse, rough, irritating, and it gets everywhere. Um, you know, I do get Anakin because, well, we are not just killing the man, but the woman and children too. Like that little guy. So we finally got this inner circle, and now we're going to need some blocks to turn to create the outline for the actual area that we're going to drain, because this is definitely going to be drained, but I would like to preserve the monument first, like for the start. So we're going to need a bunch of blocks, and we're going to craft to smelt a lot of sand, or actually we can trade for the glass, and then we are going to build an outline. We're going to I'm going to be right back. So I did craft some glass, and I placed these wood blocks, which are going to give me the outline for the outer circle. I'm going to do 1/4 of it, and that's what you'll see in a time lapse now. So I did check this again, and this part is correct. Now I'm going to copy that once around. Now I added in this half. I'm not really sure yet it actually works, which means we can just do this. And once we run out, we can get some more glass, and then we can just rotate this schematic, and that will allow us to have a perfectly round ring here, which we then just have to continue down to the bottom of the ocean, or at least to the spot where I want it to end, which would be about there. So I need some more glass. Now we can continue building this. And we don't need to do that. Then we need to schematic placement, configure. We need to change the rotation. Twice if I'm right, and then we can probably do this. Oh, that's wrong. But we definitely need to do this. And this. Then that's not correct. We need it rotated like we need it like this, and then we can put it here. And that's still not correct, because these are offset like this. That means we got to go over here so that we can see if it's properly aligned. And then schematic placement, configure, like this. And we could have definitely died over there. But we luckily didn't. And now we can place in this. Now I'll change that and then I'll be right back. Now we can place in the remaining part of this. which means that we're finished with the outline, and this is going to be all drained, after which we are going to build a guardian farm in the middle, and I plan on eventually adding in some kind of underwater walkways leading to like the main island, to the mainland. And over there as well I want to build a tunnel down there which leads directly to our creeper farm. And we also need to remove all of this eventually because this is currently not spawn proof. But I would say let's get back to building. Now, I did build a lot more of the glass. It's literally thousands of blocks, but I now want to actually drain this inner part. So that's going to take a while. like this. And another one drained. And that now for this whole inner area. We mined out the first part. I would say I'll be back once I have finished all of that. So it's now many hours later, and I have completely dug out I have completely removed the water from this inner area. Now I want to hollow out the monument and put inside the whole, what's it called? I want to hollow it out, turn it into a schematic that we can later use to build another one on top as a form of decoration to keep it recognizable. And after that we are going to completely remove it and put the Guardian farm instead here. So be right back. So I think you've gotten an idea of how that looks. I'll do a cut, and when I'm back, most of this should be gone. So guys, I hollowed out the ocean monument and I turned it into a schematic. That means we got all of this stuff from the inside, which now sits in these chests. and which is going to be used for our Guardian farm. We are going to have to now remove the outer shell of this, and then we'll be building the Guardian farm. Now, I did place down the schematic like this, and as you can see, we basically have to remove all of this except this outermost layer, which is actually where in the blueprint the what's it called, the wall from our perimeter would go, but we are doing a much larger one, which actually should also increase the efficiency of this farm, but it's mainly an aesthetic choice. So I'll be removing all of this. Be right back. So guys, it's a new day. I cleared out all of this, and now we can start building the actual Guardian farm. Now, I did construct the collection system at the bottom, or more precisely part of it, which would be the part that gets all the items from the Guardians and dispenses them so that they can be put through water and then sorted. And for that I would like to next have all of this water removed below this, and then I would like to build a big hall below this, and then we can finally add something on top of this. But I would say that's going to be next episode. Goodbye, have a great time, please like and subscribe.